the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Houston Cougars, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Returner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Off to the right side. Finds room with the 30. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. When you look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. McCoverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. They'll run it here. First down and more. He's still running. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. As they claim the lead in this playoff game.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Split backfield here. to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Turns it loose downfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 20. Inside the touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hunt. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's an out-out, the catch made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Pop over the middle. It's Hunt. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stop at the 27.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Houston getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Houston has moved into the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. The ball is caught. Tackle's made quickly. Why? They are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught quickly. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. A play action, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Willis. Touchdown, Houston. A much-needed counter-punch delivered.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down after the incompletion. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. and it's taken at the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The offense with some pre-snap motion. He's got the first and still going. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for first down yardage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So first and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on fourth down. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking. Extra point try coming now. They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunt. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
second down after that short completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it, and brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Houston.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs, and we're seeing another one right here.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they get the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quick throw, that's an RPO, caught on the left side. Tackle is made very near midfield, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Back to throw again. Catch made on the out route.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And completion makes it second and short. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Breaks into open space. Tackle, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Oh, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. First and long now after the penalty. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Ball carrier tackled there. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Here's the handoff on a counter. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Guys will look to convert here on fourth down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On the run, it's Hunt. Picks up the first, looking for more. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The offense going with the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Run down and crosses midfield to the 46. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down here. The corner is now playing a couple yards off the ball. set up to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle, but a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it, enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Houston.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will be a 43-yard attempt. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires quickly to the left. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Snags the quick throw. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Houston, as they come roaring back now. We had a short feel the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do, that would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to make something happen. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He hands it off from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The receiver makes the catch.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Fights through a tackle. And they've got him behind the line. Great penetration by the defense. They finally get him down for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Rolling the dice, 4th and 1 in his own territory. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Houston's offense heads back out into the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hunt. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Houston now operating in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, a skill-played defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
sack sets up a second down and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Hunt. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a third and long from the 20-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First down here for this offense. Breaks free. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out. It is a crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks to the left, pass caught. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Nice a quick grab.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Using his legs, it's Hunt.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. The receiver grabs it, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught in the flat by the running back. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. We're going to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to 31 in the first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Wide open downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Houston. Look out. Whole different game now. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Wants to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running out of time in the pocket. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught by the receiver. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Running through the tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Working clock with the ground game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He pulls in the catch. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him there.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. Solid gain. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab made by the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's the target, and it's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. Looks like Houston will have the 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Checks this down with a running back. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
I'll tell you what, Chris, with this touchdown, never say never. You know, we're under 15 seconds to go, but with that touchdown, at least you've given yourself a chance with the onside kick. If you recover it, who knows, a Hail Mary, maybe you got a chance to win the game.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job is even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports.